Look, man. So here's the thing. Yo.
Yes, sir.
Welcome to another episode of the So Here's the Thing podcast. I am your host, Young Stiz.
It's your boy, too. We here today. What's the word?
This is what we call episode 115. I like it. We gotta get out these teens quick, but 115, bro.
Oh, we on 115?
Yeah.
I thought you said 151. I was about to say, how?
Nah, 115 on them. But, you know, welcome to be here. Today's episode is sponsored by So Here's the Thing .merch. I want you guys to go over there, check it out. Fall is coming, so, you know, prep yourself with the gear you need.
Facts.
Mental health check, bro. What's the vibes, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Had a rough last month or so, but I'm okay. I'm just tired.
Okay.
Tired.
Anything fun? Anything eventful?
Nah.
Okay.
What about you?
Well, you know, we went out yesterday. We still here today. That's the eventful part. Some have been okay, actually. Like, it ain't been like the worst, but it's been calm settings.
It's been good weather. I'll say that. It ain't been super hot. Like, it was like 1 week where it was like mad hot, and other than that, it was good.
Yeah. Summer was okay. But as far as like the other mental health check, matter of fact, solo early in the show, I feel like God got me on that toughest battles list. Like, yo, deal with life trauma and relationship trauma and medical trauma. Like, just deal with that. Like, I feel like that's the troop he got me in. And I just want to let him know, like, he could let me out of that. Like, I feel like his next test should be like, yo, let me see if he can handle $1 billion.
That'd be great.
Like, let's see if, like, I think God should send me those tests now. Like, I feel like I served enough.
I agree.
Like, you know, like in the army, you get like one hazard deployment, and then they'll send you to like a lesser hazard deployment.
Yeah.
A deployment. I feel like God could just hold me down with like, let me just throw $2 million at him and see if he gonna do what he's supposed to do with that.
Now, let's say you get it. What should God do if you blow it on cocaine and horse?
I immediately should be a crackhead after that. Like, take me homeless. I deserve homelessness after that. And that's what I'm saying. God, I'm ready for that test, because I feel like I got a girl, so I shouldn't be on horse. Cocaine is still up in the air. Just keep me out of Colombia. Like, I'm down with, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm ready for those exams.
Hey, man.
Put me to that test, God. Just give me the $2 million just to see what I do with it. I promise you, I won't be homeless.
Look, man. Hey, God, I pray with him. Yeah, help my boy out.
Bro, if I get $2 million, it's in your best interest to make sure I don't blow it on horse.
It ain't the whores I'm worried about.
It's the cocaine.
It's the gambling. I ain't even bring that part up.
Oh, nah. Damn.
See,
right.
You see, he just thought of how much of that is gone in gambling.
$1 million immediately. 500 to $1 million immediately. Gone. Yeah. Look, just test me, God. I promise I'm gonna make you proud, man. I feel like that should be it. Quick app today though. I got just a few things I wanted to talk about. Like I was sitting the other day in my own home, and I'm thinking to myself, like, what's something that it's embarrassing but it shouldn't be?
In general, or to me, or to the person?
Like, yeah, and to you. Like, what's something that you'll be embarrassed about but it shouldn't be embarrassing?
Alright, here's the thing. Maybe I only feel this way because I'm fat.
Okay.
But I feel like when you fat, you can't spill nothing on your shirt because it makes you look like a real fat piece of shit.
Yeah.
So like, even if it's just like everybody make mistakes when they eat a little drip or whatever, get on their. But I feel like when you fat, it just make you look at this fat motherfucker. So I'm like super like subconscious about it. Like I tend to like lean and hunch when I eat because I don't want it to fall on my shirt. I'm like weird about that.
You know when you reach the new level of fatness? When you take your shirt off and then eat.
Nah, I ain't get there yet. I ain't get
when
there
you
yet.
take your shirt off and eat.
I ain't gonna lie, I do that with white shirts specifically. If I have on a white shirt, I will try my best because I feel like anytime I wear a white shirt, that's when every stain on the planet is out for me.
Yeah.
So I might do that with a white shirt. But outside of that, nah, I ain't get there yet. What about you?
My girl clumsy that way. So she can have on a white shirt and eat like as careful as she can and she'll spill it. For me, so you know I be at people cribs, I move around a lot, right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if I go to the bathroom and you hear me in there flushing the toilet twice.
You feel like that's embarrassing?
Yeah, cause like damn son, either you use mad toilet paper and clogged up the toilet, or your shit was hard and it ain't go down.
Nah, you should be embarrassed by that. I don't think you should.
I shouldn't be embarrassed.
Nah, I think if you shit at anybody else's house that you ain't that cool with, you should be embarrassed.
That's what I'm saying,
like
bro.
You shit at my house is cool. We built that up.
Yeah.
But you just like going like let's say you go to your girl, she take you to somebody at her family house and you just shit at their house. That's wild, son.
That's what I'm saying. Imagine that, and then on top of that, you gotta flush 2-3 times because your shit stuck in the.
If you flush 2-3 times off a piss, there's something wrong.
I was in so I was in Costa Rica a couple weeks ago, and my son comes and like, yo, dad, the toilet's fucked up. So I go, so you know how embarrassing it is? I gotta text the lady, the Airbnb lady, hey man, you got a plunger? So then when the guy comes, in my mind, he think I fucked up this toilet. That's where this question come from. Cause the way he looked at me, he's like, hey, you want a big one or a little one? And I was like,
oh shit, they got sizes of plungers?
Yeah, he had like a tall one, and he had like this little one that like you just whatever. So he goes, yo, you want a big one or a little one? And I'm sitting there like, yo, I ain't do this shit. Like, it wasn't me. Like, I immediately got into that defensive mode. Like, yo, I didn't do this shit, bro. I need you to know that it wasn't me. I'm like, so I started asking, like, yo, you want to come? You want to come see? Like, just to see that it wasn't me, bro. It was my kid. My kid did this shit.
That's wild.
Another one that I feel like, another one that I feel embarrassed by, but you shouldn't be, is if we all out drinking, but you get blacked out drunk. Like if I get blacked out drunk to where I'm like stumbling and falling and can't remember shit.
I think you just keep naming shit that should be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed if you get blackout drunk.
Huh?
If you're out, like it depends on.
If we all out drinking though, and we all got the same drinks.
No,
in
but
us,
I'm saying if we on the same type of time as a group.
Yeah, but you the one that get tore up.
Nah. Because then that shouldn't be a thing. Because everybody's tolerance is different. So that shouldn't be embarrassing to me. Now, if you drink 3 times more than everybody and get blackout drunk, you should be embarrassed because you did this to yourself.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like we all drinking. To your point, everybody's tolerance is different, so you should know your limit, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you've also seen me throw shots behind my head, do all type of shit just to maintain, because in my mind, I can't be... I had one or two nights where I got crazy blackout drunk and people had to tell me what happened that night, and I hated that feeling.
Like the night you tried to rob the DJ for his laptop?
Yeah, that night. Shit like that. Always replaying in my head, especially that night, because I was around like people I knew, but I ain't really know them niggas.
Yeah.
But they was good niggas, so shout out to them. But nights like that, I just be like, damn, so I don't want to be the one that get tore up.
Yo, on this, let me ask you a question, because I've done this and I don't know how common it is to do. Like, you ever been out with a group, men, women, whatever, and like, you know, people taking back shots, and it's your turn to buy shots? Have you ever, like, because I've done this, have you ever bought the shots, but, so it's like tequila, right? But then I was like, yo, make one of them water, and that one was for me?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because again, I'm one of those people that know my limit. So once I feel like I'm there, I still want the social participation of the shot, but I don't want to drink no more. So when it's my turn to buy shots, I will buy everybody a shot and then be like, yo, put one of these as water.
I never did that shit. I never thought to do that shit. Now I'm thinking about it, to be honest. Forgive me if I'm squinting, you know my eyes hurt. But I never thought to do that shit. But I've been the type to go, let me ask you this. You ever been out with people that be like, yo, let me get, let's say 10 shots of Dawn. So they ordering shots, 10 shots of Dawn, 10 shots of Casa, 10 shots of Henny. And then it's your turn to order shots, and you go, yo, let me get the house tequila.
Yes, because if I'm fourth paying, they drunk enough to not even realize it tastes different. If I'm the first one paying, I'll probably get whatever people want to drink. But by the fourth round, they don't remember. They can't tell the difference.
Oh, nah, see, I just do it off rip because I ain't got it, bro. Like, I did that shit one time.
Let me rephrase. Do you do it and lie, or do you just...
I lie.
Oh, you lie. Okay. See,
well, I'm an avid liar.
Even if I get top shelf or like whatever, or house, I always just say they go, what is this? Tequila.
Yeah, I do that.
Yeah, I don't say what kind it is.
When they ask me what kind, I make up one. I usually go Patron. I usually go with that because it's like, or I'll say some shit like, yo, nah, this shit fire. You never had this before.
Oh. All right, well, yeah. I don't know.
But I'm going to do that water thing next time. That sounds like a thing. It's hard to do that, though, with, like...
Reposado or something like that. Like
yeah, because it's like, bro, it's not brown.
But no, you could say, I got a shot of...
Blanco? I don't know. I mean, the Cristalino is a Reposado that's white.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
But, yeah, I don't know. What's something you randomly think about? Like, just randomly. I'll go first just so you can see where my mind is at.
Okay.
I randomly think about Helen Keller. What the fuck was that about? Like, every day, not every day, but every so often, she just pop in my head and I go, somebody lying about that shit.
Yeah, we gotta tell the truth. Helen Keller ain't do none of that shit they say, bro.
She was blind and deaf and wrote a book.
Mute.
And wrote a book.
And somehow learned how to read and speak?
How she wrote the book?
So somebody lying,
somebody somewhere. I think about that shit randomly all the time, like. And Amelia Earhart, fuck happened to her?
The current thesis is that because they found the island that her plane crashed on, I believed, but they never found any remains. Because I think they found the plane. The current thing is that she might have like passed out on the beach and it was eaten by coconut crabs. Because coconut crabs they eat anything. They're scavengers. They will eat anything. And there's a bunch of coconut crabs on the island she allegedly landed on. Mm-hmm. So I think the current thesis is that she was eaten by coconut crabs. Don't ask me why I know this. I watch a lot of documentaries, and that's the current like thing.
No, I've heard that before. I just normally just black out into thought, and these are the things that pop up. But anyway,
damn, I'm trying to think. Like, what do I know? What do I randomly think about? There was no black people in Greece. One.
Okay.
Now, I think that was fine.
Wait, you talking about the country or the movie?
The movie.
Oh, okay. I was like, there's no black people in Greece?
First of all, there was a Greece one country?
I thought Greece is a country.
No, but I said Greece one.
Oh,
That's why I was like, where is Grease 2? Tell me, because maybe I'm tripping.
nah, I ain't even hear the one part.
Oh, okay,
The
yeah.
one part threw me off.
Oh, nah, Grease 1, the movie. And I'm not talking about the main cast. I watched
talking
the
about, like,
movie
extras?
just in the background, but then for the time, I had to think about the time. 'Cause I think that was actually like mid to late 60s. So that made sense because in Grease 2, horrible by the way. Grease 2, there are black background characters, but that would make sense because that's late 60s, early 70s when they started like really integrating. So cool, like it makes sense, but it does. I don't know. I don't know if it bothers me or not, but it does pop in my head all the time. Like there's not, because you know Grease is one of my favorite movies all the time.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's no black people just around.
Alright. So I wrote down the Helen Keller and all that shit, but you know what else I randomly think about? Why was Chris Tucker running through Chinatown and Hong Kong yelling LAPD move?
Oh, when they went to China?
Yeah, like why was he running?
This Rush Hour 2.
Yeah, Rush Hour 2. Why you running around saying LAPD move? Them niggas don't give a fuck. They don't care, dog.
Listen, bro. Hey.
But you a 6 foot whatever black man running through the town just saying LAPD get out the way. They don't even understand what you saying, bro.
They probably do not.
What else I randomly think? You know what else I randomly think about? This is actually new. You know who Zeddy Will is?
The dude that be with Zoe.
Yeah. He got a song and it's on TikTok going crazy.
He got 2, I think.
He got mad songs.
No, I mean like that's going viral. Like
He got mad songs. Been holding TikTok down for a while.
Oh, I don't know.
But shout out to Zeddy. But anyway, in one of these new ones, he said, "You good at everything but head. I don't want your throat."
Yeah, I saw that.
You know how bad you gotta be for a nigga to record that? Like he kept that in his mind.
That's the wild part to you?
Yeah.
The wild part isn't all the women doing this little dance slapping hand challenge, even though he says that in the beginning of it. Like that's how it starts, and they just go, "Yeah, that's cool."
And then the beat, and they do the see. But I be lost. Like, you know how bad your head gotta be for a nigga to leave his studio. I mean, leave his crib. Like write that down. Keep that in my mind. Go to the recording studio. Say a bunch of shit, because that's not how the song starts. I think the song's going broke. And then in the middle of it, he just goes, "You good at everything but head. I don't want your throat. I don't want that shit. Matter of fact, give me your friend. I'm allowed to switch." That's crazy, son. She trash.
Yeah, but I've heard worse things in hip hop.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm trying to figure out the best way to ask this question. What's something that you stopped doing and made you feel better? How about yourself?
A thing? Like
I mean, you
something?
stopped doing someone to make you feel better.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Is it a thing or is it like people or like? But
You stopped doing people?
Son, what is happening right now? Like, what I mean is like, is it like, do you like does stop dealing with certain people count, or is it like a thing that I actually was doing?
Hey, if you could stop dealing with certain people, that matters.
Yeah, I stopped dealing with bad people. That made me feel better. But I'm gonna try and go on a thing. A thing I stopped doing. And when you say stop, do you mean like completely stop or just like bring it down?
I would prefer stop, but bring it down is damn near the same thing.
No, it ain't. All right, stopped. Damn, I don't know what's the last thing. That's a question. What's the last thing I stopped doing?
I wouldn't know, but for me, since the beginning, we've been doing this pod for 5 years now. I think in one of those conversations we had, it came up like, yo, stop expecting you from other people.
Yeah.
That's something that I still carry through. It's actually one of my hardest truths that I had to learn.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Like, stop expecting you from other people. The way you would move, the way you would interact, the way you would carry yourself, and the rules that you live by, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
Stop expecting other people to do that, because these other people ain't got your morals, they ain't got your upbringing, they ain't see the things you seen to make you get to the way you at.
Mm-hmm.
It don't necessarily always got to be bad either. Like, it don't necessarily got to be a negative thing. Like, it's literally just like, stop, because then you just let yourself down, I think.
Yeah, I could agree with that. Well, if we're talking about stuff like that, like, one thing I could say, I guess I stopped, and I think I mentioned it. I mentioned it a couple episodes. I mentioned it quite often because it's one thing I've praised you for. I stopped being so cut off and guarded with like strangers, like people in general. Mm-hmm. Like I think I mentioned it before. Like one thing I noticed about you is like you're a lot more social than me. You'll interact, you'll talk with people, which allows you to make a lot of certain connections that I never would make. Mm-hmm. And I've tried, especially in the last few months, to stop being that way, like just to be more like willing to just have a random conversation with a person or just hear what they talking about or whatever, because the more I get older, I'm learning like work ethic is great, hard work is great, but relationships play a big part in things, and sometimes not being the type of person that don't build those relationships is a hindrance sometimes. So I'd say that.
Okay. I feel like I credit Dre to that, to be honest, just because I see like the doors that he get offered, not even like they open up, like he still got to put in the work on the back end, but just like the conversation that he's privy to just off of GP. Cause I used to be like that. I used to be like, I ain't doing that shit, I ain't talking to these niggas, and I'm kind of still like that, to be honest. So that's probably one of those things that I brought down. I won't say I stopped, because I still am who I am. If I ain't comfortable talking to you, I ain't comfortable talking to you.
Yeah, but I think it stopped because stopped meaning like it ain't always the option to not do it. Like now, at least there's an option. You pick and choose when you want to do it. At least for me, prior, I didn't do it at all. It was none. It was like, if I don't know you or fuck with you, why do I need to talk to you?
Right.
Even in social situations, it would be like I'll go out in social situations and I'll just stick with the people I fuck with. Like, I'm not the nigga that'll go out and just make friends, which actually was like I'm not gonna say a problem, but it used to stir up things in previous relationships, because I've dated people who were like my last real situation, she was like a social, like anywhere we went she made friends, bro. And that shit used to irritate me.
Why? Oh, because it's like, why you don't even know them? Like, we here together type shit?
I don't know, because I think her idea of fun is like a group of people chilling, hanging, whatever, while I'm more of like, I can have fun by myself, and I also could just have fun with you because I'm here with you. But her idea of fun is like to make everything like a real event. So when we go out, she would make friends with random girls, random people, connect, start talking. Next thing I know, we went from us chilling to us being in a group.
I'm cool with all that till I have to start paying for these new people you brought around me.
Oh no, that would never, that will and won't ever happen to me.
My girl now, she's like that. She's I actually think it's cute. Like now, like she'll be like, oh my god, like she'll just like start strumming up conversations, complimenting girls and shit. Feel like she be doing that shit just to disarm the other girls, because to her point, like, women do be walking around like angry for no ass reason at other people for no ass reason. Like, they be in their head so much they think like the other girls probably hating on them or saying some other shit about them, talking about them.
Okay.
So my girl, in her mind, she just disarmed them, like, oh my god, your outfit's nice, da, da, da. And this is just me thinking, like, out loud, just saying the conversation me and her had. But I feel like she just be like, yo, if I disarmed them, then we gonna just be cool. We gonna enjoy. Either she with me or she not with me, but we just gonna coexist in this space.
I guess my question in that scenario, I wish she was here so I could ask why. Like, if y'all there as a couple doing a thing and y'all don't know none of these people, what's the point of having to disarm these people?
Well, that's one thing. I just made that up. I don't know.
No, that's what I'm saying. I wish she was here, like, so we could ask her that and then whatever. Because I'm now thinking as a dude, I don't need to disarm a bunch of niggas I ain't talking about.
I relate that to me. That's why I do it. I walk in the room, I disarm everybody. Like, I ain't here on no bullshit. Hey man, what's up? What's going on? How you doing? Nice to meet you. Like, I introduce myself to everybody, or I just break that tension barrier immediately. Hey, what's up? What's going on? Da, da, da.
Well, I guess that was my next question. My next question was gonna be, do you do that, and how do you disarm people? I guess disarm is the word that's like bothering me, because I don't understand the necessity to do like, if it's all right, if I walk in a room with my girl, if you're someone I have to interact with, like, because I've been on like dates at certain places, you know, some restaurants will put you at like a family table, so you're at a table with a bunch of people. In that scenario, that makes sense. Like, you're disarm, hey, what's up, you know, you're talking to the people right next to you because y'all in a group setting now for no reason. But if I'm like in a isolated spot with just me and my shorty, what do I need to disarm anyone around me for?
So I won't even say it's like a disarm around you thing. It's more of a, any people that come into your bubble, I'll just break that. So to my point, like, if I'm in an isolated spot in a restaurant, I'm not talking to these other niggas, right?
Yeah.
But if now they bring another couple close, I'll not introduce, but I'll be like, hey, what's going on? Blah, 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 just to cut that. Or I'll be like, nah, you good, bro? Like, because people will, like, even me, if I'm going to a spot where another couple is, I'll be like, yo, my bad, man. They put me here. I'm going to just sit next to you. I'm going to put my hat down. Just so you know I'm not on bullshit.
Oh, yeah. See, that makes sense, I guess. Yeah, that makes sense.
It's just to... I'm not going to ask her. I'm going to bring her up here so we could talk. We got something coming up soon. But it's just more like... In reality, it's just more like, hey, let me just let the people around me know where my temperature is at. So if just in case they temperature switch or some bullshit happen, they not aiming none of that here.
Yeah, I get that. I guess we're essentially saying the same thing. It's just more like, for me, like, when it was originally stated, it sounded like you just do that with everybody. Where for me, it's like, I do that, but I do it for the people I have to interact with. If you on the complete other side, like, I'm not, hey, what's up, how you doing, and on all the way to my table, that don't make sense to me.
No.
But if it's like I said, even if you're in my general area, I'm probably not gonna do it unless it's like for a reason I might have to interact with you.
Oh no, mine's more like, it's a bubble thing. Like, if you enter my bubble, I'm gonna definitely pull you into my energy, because I'd rather you come up to my energy than I have to come to yours.
Yeah.
Because if you want bullshit, like, I've been in a restaurant where the nigga and the woman they arguing, and then I come into that space. If I don't bring you where I'm at, and you bring me where you at, now we all arguing.
Yeah.
So I try to, like, eliminate the opportunity for those things and just meet you where you at and bring you to me. Bring you to my energy, because I'm always cool. Most of the time. And I learned that from her. Like, she'll be like, oh my God, like, she'll compliment the girls, and then that naturally just make me and him just shake our head. Like, usually it's just a shake our head, but we cool now. Like, it's all good. We not on bullshit. Because niggas be doing that too. Niggas be having these envious thoughts of other niggas.
Yeah, that's weird
And then
shit.
you'll do. This is the weirdest shit I've encountered. I've encountered niggas having those thoughts, and then they'll do some shit where they just staring at you now, or they'll try to provoke you, or they'll try to get you into that thing where you just staring. So now your reaction is like, "What the fuck, this nigga staring at? Why you staring at me, bro?" Because it's only but so long you gonna ignore that.
Nah, I'm really good at ignoring that. I'm in that a lot, but I just don't say nothing because, again, we have established, like, I'm gonna stay where I'm at until shit escalate, because I know once it escalate, I'm gonna go to the edge of the earth with this.
That's what I'm saying. So my doing that is try to avoid that. My fault. To avoid the escalation.
Oh yeah, I don't try to avoid it. I just don't entertain it.
Cause I know when it escalate, it's gone.
Yeah, like for me, I just ignore it. I'm like, I'm not. Words and stares and little petty shit don't mean nothing to me. I've been in real shit where niggas was trying to kill me. Like, I don't care about you staring at me. But like, if it go up from here, then you know you'll get a warranted reaction. But
yo, do you know? Can you usually identify? Going off of that topic, can you usually identify when you know someone really fucks with you?
What do you mean?
Alright, boom. So, Messer was talking about Cheeto, right? And the type of people he be around. Shout out to Cheeto. And I've been around those situations, and I move how I move. When me and my shorty will move, we introduce ourselves, da da da. Most people give you the cordial, hey, what's up, how you doing? The fake nice to meet you shit. You know, it's just a social acceptance pass through. But then in all of that, you just like, I guess energies collide and just own into each other, where it's like it pulls you closer to people of your same ilk. When do you discover, or when do you like identify the moment that, yo, this person really fuck with me?
Are these like continuing relationships, or these are just one-offs?
One-offs.
I don't think you do in one-offs. Me, I don't think I do in one-offs, because I've learned, again, back to shorty I said I dated that was like a social butterfly and kind of did that. There was a lot of people who interacted me simply off of her and how she moved, and she, like, their attention was really towards her, and I was just the nigga next to her, so they had to talk to me.
Right.
So I don't take someone speaking to me as them trying to build something. They just because sometimes just out of respect, because vice versa, I'm not the type of nigga that really talk, but if my girl talking to your girl and you standing there, I'm gonna say what's up, because I'd be a dick to just stand here staring at you.
Yeah.
So, you know, it's one of those. So I don't think for me, I don't think you really do in those one-offs. I don't think you know somebody really fuck with you based on like how the relationship builds. I don't think a one-off you could know that, because there could be varying factors as to why this person is talking to you tonight. Like, I've been in situations similar, like with Cheeto, like we out. I've seen people cling or get close to Cheeto just because of how women react to Cheeto.
I think that's weird shit.
Agreed.
I know we joke about it all the time, like, yo, Cheeto, well, back in the day, yo, Cheeto, you take who you want, we gonna get the, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But it's just like, I've seen niggas like,
yeah, I've seen people like literally, like, all right, for us, Cheeto, like our homie, he like the little homie from the, like, we, you know what I'm saying? We got that type of relationship in. With other people, I've seen them use him more as like, I'm with him because I know girls gonna be here.
Yeah.
And I don't know outside of that would they even have a strong relationship with him.
I get that. Cheeto's energy also is like uplifting. You know who I see it with a lot though? Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
I see it with AJ. You could attest to that too, right, Frank? Like with Ant, people are just like gravitate towards him based on the opportunity they see that comes close to him. Like what he could do. And it's just more like they'll just talk to the person. Like, I've seen it. Perfect example. I've been with him where he was like doing a book signing or something, or whatever the hell he was doing. I think it was like a premiere for a movie or something, or a short or something, whatever. and he'll bring them to talk to me because of the, you know, the relationship me and him have, and they'll just like entertain a conversation with me, not knowing like he's really trying to like, yo, no, you really need to get to know this Jermaine dude because like somebody, like, he's somebody you should talk to, and they just entertain it or whatever. So with those scenarios, to your point, I understand. I'm just a nigga next to the nigga, so I know how to deal with that. Then there's other scenarios where it's like I be around and it's like we genuinely connected. Him being here is the caveat to how we got to it, but we genuinely connected and we build our own situation.
Yeah, but I think that goes back to what I was saying of, but if that was a one-off and never went beyond that day, you would never know that.
Right.
You only know because that whatever the relationship y'all was building progressed. Y'all kept in communication. Y'all kept talking beyond that introduction.
But I think you could feel it. I think it's a feeling like it's like you just having this like I call it like a filler conversation in the night. Like you just like, hey man, so what's going on? Tell me da. But then it's more like somewhere in that conversation they hit you with the, nah, I'm dead. Yo, what's your shit? Like, what's your information? Let me get that da.
I disagree. I've had a genuine conversation about a girl about her therapy and her traumas and all of her personal life and never spoke to her after that.
Did y'all exchange like numbers and all
but
that?
not on some like I didn't talk to her. Like I think she was just in an emotional place and I was a listening ear. But I don't think we didn't build anything. That's what I'm saying. Like you can have those things that seem meaningful, and they are meaningful. Let's be clear. They are meaningful. Because at that time, I was just the person, maybe I might have just been the dude there that she wanted to vent to. Or I gave her the opportunity to vent. Like, what's going on with you? You seem off. Like, I just met you, but you seem like angry or something. And she just tell me what's going on. Well, she got her shit off. She don't need to talk to me again.
True.
So that's what I'm saying. Like for me, I hear you when you say you could feel it, but I think you could have those genuine like, yeah, I'm really connected with this person's feelings, and then still never go beyond that day.
You don't think it's like, and not to hark on it, but you don't think it's like a time where you could have that whole exchange, y'all create whatever, you exchange the numbers or whatever, but then after y'all depart, and you felt it being real, but something came up or something happened to where it make her change her mind.
Yeah, agreed. I agree that things can happen. But I'm back to your original question is, can you tell if somebody really fuck with you? I can't, because I can only go off the information I have. In that scenario, something could have happened. All I know is that we had a genuine conversation. I listened to whatever she had to say. We talked, whatever. We exchanged whatever, and then she went about her day, and I never heard from her again.
Okay. I feel like maybe I haven't had the experience where it's like nothing never came from it. Because in my mind right now, like thinking back, anything that I wanted to, but anything that I thought like manifested from it has came. Like it may not be to the level that I thought it was, but it continued past that day. And due to like certain circumstances, we just never got it to that level, I think.
Okay. Well, look, you've been lucky that I guess, or not lucky, because I don't really care. Because I was just thinking about it. I was like, that sounds weird, but I've had that interaction with dudes. Like I've ran into a dude, he was going through whatever, and literally sat there, told me all his relationship shit. We at a bar just chilling, and he just telling me about his girl and da. And I'm like, yo, you should really do this. You should talk to her. You should probably try and surprise her. I'm giving him date ideas, all that. Literally, he's like, yo, let me get your gram, da. We never spoke after that.
Oh, yeah. You know what I realized too? Like, I'll do that. I'm guilty of this all the time. I'll do the whole exchange, and then I'll look at your gram, and you just look like you do like a lot of goofy shit, and I'll distance myself. So in my mind, I think that happens on the back end with other people too. Like, they just like, you had that great connection there, you leave that space,
Oh, I think I agree. You know why I think I agree? Because I think about like people is a lot of people are out of sight, out of mind. Mm-hmm. And like, let's say we exchange Instagrams. You follow 3,000 people. I don't post, so I ain't gonna never pop up on your feed for you to go, oh, there go that person I was talking to the other day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like on my Instagram right now, I have 0 pictures on my Instagram.
Oh, okay. I wouldn't know that.
I posted my story from time to time, but outside of that, I don't post on Instagram.
Right.
So I could see what you're saying, where me and somebody probably did like really vibe or really connect, and then we exchange Instagrams. You don't remember everybody you exchange Instagrams with,
right,
but you kind of remember who pops up on your thing. Mm-hmm. And if I don't ever pop up on the thing, it's like, you know, out of sight, out of mind type of thing.
Yeah, I think I'm there too. How soon into a new situation, and this isn't about girls or whatever, how soon into a new relationship do you establish boundaries?
Once one is crossed.
And triggers.
Once one is crossed, unless it's a situation where we connected off trauma.
Interesting. What do you mean connected off trauma?
Because sometimes you get close to people. Alright, let me see. Alright, I have an example of a girl I'm friends with. We're really cool. We were just, I would say, regular hi-bye, talk here and there type friends. Mm. And then we really got close based on, like, we had, like, a couple deep conversations about, like, some of the trauma she's experienced in her life, blah, blah, blah. And there was no need for us to set boundaries because we didn't talk or communicate that much prior to. But once we got to that level, like, now we're talking regularly, like, this is, like, my homie. I call to check in on you. I see what's up. Because our connection was based off these traumas or whatever the hell you told me about, we initially set boundaries immediately, because now it's like, oh, I know some of your triggers. I know some of these things. So I guess the conversation just naturally led to, all right, so how do I best not make you feel this way? Or how do I best not make you feel that way? Or how do I best handle a situation like this so I don't make you feel whatever. And that, I guess that's the case. Mm. But in general senses, for me, usually a boundary gets set. The first time a boundary gets set is once something I feel as a boundary is crossed.
Okay. And all right. So I agree for the most part with what you just said. Like, I don't think I have any objections to it. You definitely, once the boundary is crossed, then it's time to address, right? Mm-hmm. I also believe, like, I can establish certain non-negotiables at the beginning. And again, this isn't relationship based, but it's more like interactions. Like, there's certain things I'm just not gonna play with. And you interact with people that's like goofy or whatever the case may be, and you just let them know, like, yo, look, like, that's fine, like, you do what your thing, but that ain't how I'm, like, that's not how I'm coming with it. Or, like, I don't play that way. I don't play that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I often find myself doing that a lot. Like, yo, I don't do that shit, bro. Like, be cool.
I actually agree. I think I think we just view it different. Like, I view that as like setting a standard as more less than a boundary. But I do the same thing. Where it's like I set the standard in all my relationships, male, female, whatever, is like, yo, this type of shit I'm not on. So
yeah,
keep that out of you could, I'm not gonna tell you what to do, you're grown. But keep that from on this side. Cause once it come on this side, then I gotta move a certain way or address you a certain way. But I do set those standards in the beginning with a lot of people, especially if I, like, because again, there's plenty of good people who just do goofy shit.
Yeah.
And vice versa. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, some of the ways that I grew up and my morals and standards, I feel like some other people who grew up differently could view those as goofy.
Yeah, that's one to harken back to the question I asked you earlier. Like something I stopped doing. That's why I come to that conclusion. Like I can't expect me from other people, because like the way you was raised or the way you was brought up, shit like that is okay. That look goofy as shit from where I'm coming from.
Yep.
Like I've learned now to understand that from people. Like, so in my setting of the standard, so to speak, that's what I'm doing. I'm just letting you know, like that shit you be doing looks stupid as hell from my point of view. But if that's how you, know what I mean? If that's how you do your thing, do your numbers, bro. Continue living how you live. I ain't telling you to stop. I'm just telling you to stop doing it here. And not even stop. Let's be like a little mindful of who you playing with. I think.
Yeah, just don't. I don't need to be around. It's the same shit. Like, we got friends who still outside in the street heavy, and it's just like, hey, bro, I just want y'all to know that I'm a tax-paying citizen at this point in my life.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna tell you not to get it how you get it, because I understand everybody got to get it how they get it. But keep in mind that I'm a tax-paying citizen at this point in life.
Yeah.
You don't gotta involve me in any of your shit. You still my mans. You just don't gotta involve me in any of your shits.
I do that with niggas that still call me when it's about cheating and shit with girls. I'm like, look, bro, I could live vicariously through you, but understanding I'm going home to mines every time.
Yeah, I feel that way when niggas call me about like crimes.
Yeah,
I was like, I'd be like, hey, like, you ever just been on the phone with somebody and they start like confessing about shit, and I go, hey man, let me call you back. Cause I don't need it recorded that you told me, and now I'm somehow a witness, a part of conspiracy, because your phone is tapped. I don't, nah, brother.
Yeah, bro. Before we get out of here, we was talking about it earlier, but the perfect match with not Terrence Howard,
Terrence J.
with Terrence J and Cassie.
Right.
Watched that shit yesterday, right?
Okay.
Do you believe? First off, do you remember that movie? Like what happened?
Vaguely.
All right, so in the movie, Terrence Howard is a playboy.
Terrence
nigga. Yeah, son. Terrence J. Perfect match. He was in the movie. He's a playboy. His friend's getting married. Blah 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 blah. He meet Cassie in the bar. He chased her. He got her. Whatever. She heard him. Whatever. That's the movie. Typical movie points at that point. In the movie though, it led me to think about, do you believe in right person, wrong time?
Yeah, I feel like that's been a lot of my relationships.
You done a lot of your relationships right person, wrong time?
Yeah. Well, no, not many of mine, but I definitely feel like one of them for sure was that.
Do you believe in right time, wrong person?
I think those are the same thing.
Wait, what did I say before? Right person, wrong time.
Mm-hmm.
Right person, wrong time. Right person, wrong time. So do you believe in wrong person, wrong time?
Yeah, that means it's just the wrong person. Both are wrong. I think it's just the wrong person.
Okay.
I think that was never gonna work.
But it's so much fun though.
Yes.
Cause that's kind of like what kind of happened to him. Like she was the wrong person.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Here's what I'm gonna say. I think I've had certain situations where, and when I say, I want to be clear. When I say right person, wrong time, I don't want that to sound like I still think me and that person have an opportunity to spin back.
Yeah.
I'm saying it more like, had me and that person met as the people we are currently, single of course,
at that time.
No, I mean like if whoever we grew into today, if we met at this current time and we were both single, I think we would be more compatible. Like, I think me and that person that I'm talking about have a very good level of compatibility as who we are now. But who we were at that time in our lives, it was definitely not great.
Okay. Just so I'm clear, you're not saying that you would try to spin that block now.
No, I'm just saying that if life worked out that I'm talking about just met, not going back to each other, but if we had just met today as who we are today,
with no prior history.
Okay. We would be much more compatible right now.
Because I was definitely scared as hell where you was going with that.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. But, yeah.
I do believe in right person, wrong time. I felt that a lot going through my situation. Like, damn, if I didn't have what I have right now and I wasn't involved, we'd have been cool. But then I realized, like, I only felt that way at that moment. Because I've progressed into who I am today, and I don't give a shit who that person involved into. I don't think we'll work today.
Oh, well, that's because the person I'm talking to, me and that person maintain a cool relationship with each other.
Right.
So I see the growth she's made. She's seen the growth I've made. We've had conversations about each other's growth and how we would complement each other today, even though we would never try that due to past history. Because I think there's some things that just happen that it's like no amount of growth is going to fix certain things that we already went through.
You know what, like, skews my mind towards that type of thing is I've seen what you've been through now. It's some things that I've seen you do or seen you be a part of, I can't fathom playing with that. So to your point of no prior history, if we met today, I could see that.
Well, yeah, but then that's not the right person, wrong time.
Yeah, no, I'm just like advancing it. Like, yeah, for sure, I believe in right person, wrong time. I've had that, and I've had those conversations. I'm trying to think if my current relationship was part of that.
Well, funny enough, something you said earlier, I want to ask you, because now I get what it means. You said wrong time, right person, and now in my interpretation of that, because I think I've had, based on my interpretation, I've had that, which is I had a person that was actually good for me at a time where I was a piece of shit.
Right, that's what I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah, and I've completely ruined that relationship now.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, I've definitely done that.
Do you think that'll work now? If
Nah, she got kids and shit, and a husband. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get that specific. But yeah, I don't know what you mean by that.
By what? If it'll work right now?
Yeah.
Meaning, like, if, like you said, to a scenario where it's like she was the right person for you with that wrong time of the space you were in, what if y'all cross paths now? Obviously no, because, you know.
Perfect example of that. I'm gonna call her by her nickname because you know the nickname, Lord Baelish.
Okay. I don't know her name.
He said, I hate when we get on the mic.
I don't remember, bro.
We literally talk.
Baelish?
Every time I say this girl's name, he calls her Lord Baelish. And then we get on the camera or the microphone and he goes, so I don't know what we talk about. We talked about this yesterday.
Lord Baelish?
Oh my God, bro. You just had a meeting with her. She was just in one of your meetings.
Oh, Lord.
So this
why
nigga,
we call her? We'll talk about that after.
You call her that.
Oh, okay. Why do I call her that?
Son, forget it, son. I don't understand.
She's the right person, wrong time?
She's one of them. Yeah, I'll give her that. Like, who I was at that time, I wasn't ready to.
Lord Baelish. I really am trying to sit here and figure out why I get that. But yeah.
You got that from Game of Thrones.
Well, for sure.
I don't know why you did that one day, but you just kept calling her that. up until last week.
You know,
which is crazy.
Probably because I didn't know her
remember.
last name, so now I know her last name. It's throwing me as to why I would even call her that.
I don't know, man. But anyway, yeah, me and her, like, I wasn't in a good space at the time.
Very much not, nigga.
I was trying to figure out my life. I was damn near homeless. I was going through a lot.
There was a lot of shit going on at your time. Women was popping up at your doors. All type of shit.
Yeah, I had a lot going on.
Yeah, I don't think I have people in my like,
oh wait. That's what I brought it up for. The reason why I brought that up was because in recent times, because the proximity now due to the job, we've had conversations, and I've had to literally say, you don't know me anymore. Like, everything you know about me is based off who I was then, and vice versa. Everything I know about you is based off of the person I was with back then. So it may sound good, like, yo, we could try and make it work, but how we don't even know if who we are today are even compatible.
Yeah,
because we don't know each other anymore. Like, and I was like, I had to learn that about a lot of people. Like, sometimes we fall in love with not even who we thought people were, who people were when we met them. And I don't mean that's who they are today.
Interesting. I don't think I have those relationships with people where it's like who I was back then was just like completely wrong for you.
I disagree. Wholeheartedly. I know one particular.
Wait, who?
I'm not gonna say her name, but I know one particular. You was wrong for her at every iteration of your life.
Oh, damn. Well,
and all that girl wants is for you to love her, son. For years, all she wanted was for you to love her.
Nah.
So that girl come do your brother's hair, do whatever you asked of her.
Oh yeah.
And at every point, you was just a horrible person for her.
Yeah. Look, man, she ain't one of them. Nah. But to the point where you was talking about with Lord Baelish, you don't know the person I am today, and in my mind, we're compatible from the person that I remember you to be.
Mm-hmm.
So if I'm reading your situation right, I feel like you don't know the person she is today, obviously, whatever. But you're like, son, who I am today is who you wanted of me. And we would have been great if that was the case. But y'all both grew.
Are you saying that's how I feel?
No, I'm saying, to my mind, that's how I interpret a lot of my situations.
Oh, okay.
Because a lot of my situations, I was like, they ain't shit person most of the times.
Oh, yeah. I think majority of the people you dealt with would love who you are today. Yeah. And probably hate the fact that you're this person today.
Yeah.
For not them.
I get that a lot. I actually get that a lot.
From the person I was just talking about.
I haven't spoken to her in a while, so I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure the last time y'all spoke, she said that exactly. Well, at least she said it to me.
Oh, yeah.
At least she said it to me.
Nah. Who I am today is, my girl likes it, and I love her. So, cool.
I've literally had a girl that you used to deal with say to me, oh, now he want to be faithful? Oh, now all of a sudden he faithful? And I was like, yeah, man, what can I say?
Yeah. Hey, man, how good was Kakashi?
What do you mean by that?
I just try to get off that topic. I just felt that shit putting me in a bad space. But nah, seriously, how good was Kakashi?
What do you mean by good?
Well, like, how strong was he, or what, like, his character for real? Like, I remember asking you this, like, cause I've seen clips of where he's just like, back to that aura conversation we had a few weeks ago.
Uh-huh.
It's like, they'll be like glazing his aura or whatever, or glazing his strength or whatever. and then like him being Hokage at one point. How good was he, for real?
I think it was good. Definitely in the top 10 of the Leaf, I would say. This is just me throwing numbers out. I'm not really thinking too deep into it. But I'd say probably good enough to be in the top 10 of the Leaf. I just feel like they hold my man in Boruto, bro. They hold my man.
So, we had the oral conversation. Where would he like measure up?
To who? Or just in general?
In general, just in the whole like arc of the show.
I think he had a lot of it. Early on, because we didn't know any of the high level people. I think he had some of it early Shippuden, and then after the Pain arc, it was just like it wasn't about him no more.
Okay.
So that's what it was. And again, like if in the manga and the light novels and all that other stuff, like those things give other explanations as to this is why I said they hold him in Boruto, because people have a big misconception about how strong he actually is based off like the fact that he don't have a Sharingan no more, and they don't realize that the Sharingan was constantly draining his chakra all day every day, which limited the amount of chakra he had, which still was a lot. So now technically without it he has a shit ton. So, but people don't read.
All right. So my little brother he wanted me to ask you, specifically this question, because he wanted to hear your thoughts about it. Man, I could have just texted you, but whatever. Who's the top 5 smartest character
in anime?
In anime.
What are we counting as smart?
So he, the examples he gave was Lelouch
v. Betraying,
Aizen.
Yes. Okay. Aizen.
Son from Dr. Stone.
Senku.
Those are the things he gave. So he just wanted to hear your thoughts.
I mean, he got to put L or Light Yagami from Death Note in there. Either one is fine. Yeah, I agree with him. You just got to put L, or you can put either or, to be honest. Light or L, or both. But I agree with Aizen, Senku, and then Lelouch.
Okay.
But it depends, because it's like intelligence versus like someone just being really good at
fighting,
strategy.
Oh, strat.
Because some people are really smart, and then some people are really good at just seeing 4 steps ahead. Like perfect example.
All right, so then let me ask you that.
I would say Aizen is an amazing strategist.
That's what I was gonna say. So let me ask you, who's the top 5 strategy characters in anime?
I'd say like Aizen. I'd say again. See, this is where I'm moving off from intellect, because they both, because Lelouch and Light are both very smart, but they're strategic. They plan things so far in advance. Senku, on the other hand, will then be removed because he's just a fucking genius.
That's what I'm saying. So,
but
I'm asking now.
Strategy, you gotta put Shikamaru in there.
All right, so give me the list.
Probably Shikamaru's dad. Nah, we'll just put Shikamaru. But I'd say someone from the Shikamaru clan. Well, Shikamaru's clan. I think the Nara clan. I don't remember. Yeah. Lelouch, Light, Aizen. Yeah, I think that's it. If we just talking top, there's plenty of good strategists all over, but top, I fucks with them. Oh, sleeper, Ayana Koji from Classroom of the Elite.
Okay. That sounds like another one for me.
All right, brother. Hey, man, we want to hear from y'all. Let us know what y'all think. Let us know what y'all want us to talk about next. Give us some options. Give us some feedback. You already know the vibes. So here's the thing. .pod on Instagram. SHTT pod on Facebook and Twitter. And if it's a social media thing ain't your thing, so here's the thing at yahoo.com. Hit us up. Let us know.
Yep. And you know, if the visuals and all that's not where you at, you could just listen to us on audio platforms. So here's the thing podcast on all audio platforms. Google, Apple, Spotify, wherever you get podcasts. So here's the thing podcast is there. I am your boy Young Stiz. Thank you again for taking this audio adventure with us.
We out.